Hi guys, it's Ella. So today I'm going to be filming everybody's favorite, the book haul. This is kind of random books that I've acquired over the month. This is not including the BEA books because those were in a separate video. And so this is just all the books. There are 15 books that I have, so let me get started. The first one is Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. And this is the first book in the Hush Hush series. It is about angels and it's a paranormal romance. I do own the second one, which is Crescendo, and so I figured I would buy this one. I did buy it used on Amazon, and it has most definitely seen better days. Like the dust jacket's all messed up. So I mean, it's okay because the pages are fine and all is fine. I'm just a little annoyed. And so that's the first one. The next one on the list is Deception by C.J. Redwine, and this is book 2 in the Defiance trilogy. The third one, I believe, is coming out shortly. Let's see how this book looks naked. It's just dark blue and has Deception engraved on it. Can you see that? Yes, you can. I wanted to get the second book before I started the first one because lately I've really gotten into marathoning trilogies, at least the first book in the series, if that's what's out. And so I want to read the first one and then jump straight through into this one. The next book that I have is a little bit sad, and that is The Rising by Kelly Armstrong. Naked. I got this as a bargain book on Book Outlet, and it came without a dust jacket, which makes me really sad because now I'm gonna have to buy it again with a dust jacket. I am that girl. And I just realized it has a sticker on the back too of the actual hardcover. That's kind of a bummer, but this is the last book in the trilogy, and so now I can just marathon the whole thing, which is amazing. Yeah, I have the first 2 books, and so this is the last one that I needed. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's about... Okay, I just read about this book. It is the 3rd book in the Darkness Rising trilogy by Kelly Armstrong. I wish it had a dust jacket because the cover's pretty amazing. But it's about shape-shifting and survival, and it's set in Canada, and I am super excited now. I can't even make words. The next book that I have kind of surprised me a little bit, and that is The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. And this is the soft cover, and this is tiny. It literally has like 170 pages, and so I can just blow through this bad boy really quickly. I did read The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman, and I was a little bit on the fence about it, and so that's why I wanted to pick this up, and I found it at a great price. And everybody's been raving about it, and it's an adult book. I'm gonna stop saying and. Okay, the next book is actually a bind-up, and that is Endless Summer by Jennifer Eccles. And this is the bind-up of The Boys Next Door and Endless Summer, and I'm actually really looking forward to this. Jennifer Eccles has really grown on me, even though I never thought that I'd like, you know, contemporary romancy fluff. I really like her writing. One of my favorite books of hers is Such a Rush, and I really, really like that one. And so I figured I would give this one a shot, even though it is a duology. And there's always, the thing about Jennifer Eccles' writing, there's always a plot twist. Always. So we'll see what this one is. Next, I have The Awakening and The Reckoning, both by Kelly Armstrong as well, and this is book 2 and book 3 in the Darkest Powers trilogy, and this is the series that the other one was spun off of, and so I figure I should read this one first. I actually got both of these used, and they're in great shape, and so I just need to buy the first one. I wanted them in hardcover, okay? I'm sorry. I just need to get the first one, and then I can marathon this trilogy and then hop right into the next one, and it'll be amazing. I mean, come on. And these books, just like the other ones, when they're naked, they have stuff on the cover. Okay, next up we have Fragments by Dan Wells, and this is book 2 in the Partial Sequence trilogy? I know there's 3 books. I know the 3rd one was just released. I got that one in New York City, and so I just needed this one to complete the trilogy so that I could marathon the whole thing. This is quite beefy. This is a post-apocalyptic book. It is a dystopian. Basically, it's just people fighting for their lives, just like any other dystopian, but I kind of love dystopians. I have rekindled my love for dystopians. Next, I have Revelations by J.A. Sodders, and this is book 2 in the Renegade trilogy. The third one has not come out yet. Again, trilogy, marathon. I own the first one, now I own the second one. I can marathon it. And the first one is about a girl who's basically groomed to be queen all her life, and then she realizes that things aren't exactly what they seem, and she kind of breaks out of the mold, I'm guessing, since she's on a shore here. So I'm actually really looking forward to this. These are really short, and so I can just blow through these real easily. Apparently this is the haul of the second books, because now I have Once We Were by Kat Zhang. This is the second book in the Hybrid Chronicles. The first one is What's Left of Me, and so I am really looking forward to this one. This is the second one. I'm not sure if the third one is out, to be honest. I should probably maybe look into that. But this is about a girl who basically lives with 2 souls in her body. One of the souls is supposed to die off when you're younger, I think 16 or 17, maybe I'm wrong. And this girl's second soul never died, I guess. I may be completely making this up. Okay, the next 2 books I'm stupid excited about. First I have Reboot by Amy Tintera, and I got this on Book Outlet as well. I've been hunting for this book forever. I am really looking forward to this. It's kind of like zombies, but not. It's basically when people die, they reboot. Hence the name. This is the first book in a duology. So the reboots basically create an army, but they work for people, is my understanding at least. And the trainer in this book that was dead the longest. She was dead 178 minutes, and then she rebooted, and she's training all these people, and I know there's like a romance in here, but the second book in the duology just came out, so hopefully this is as amazing as everybody's been saying. And I think it's such an interesting premise that, I mean, it's like zombies, except awesome. And the next book that I have is probably gonna be read next month on my TBR, and that's Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I have jumped on the V.E. Schwab / Victoria Schwab bandwagon. This book is short. It is an anti-hero book about 2 guys who are college roommates, and then one of them goes to prison, and then they're sworn enemies, but they have superpowers, and it's awesome, and just the premise sounds amazing. Victoria Schwab actually has a new book coming out here pretty soon. The cover was just released, and it's also kind of superheroes and magic and just awesome. I really like Victoria Schwab's writing, and so I'm hoping that this is just as great, because that would be amazing. And she did say on Twitter that she is planning on writing a sequel to this book as well, so that's pretty exciting. Next up, I have Icons by Margaret Stoll. She's the co-author of the Castor Chronicles, the Beautiful Creatures series, and this is about aliens, I think? I'm not exactly sure, and I swear I read the I read the little blurbs on the back, and I read the flap twice, and I'm not sure. I bought this book because next month I'm going to a book signing for Veronica Roth and Margaret Stoll, and she's going to be signing the second book in this series, and in order to buy a ticket to the signing, I had to essentially pay for both books, which was lame. But I'm getting the second book apparently, and it's going to be signed, and I'm also getting 4, which is also going to be signed, which is awesome. Let me know if you want me to vlog during that, because I could maybe do that. I could maybe make that happen. Okay, the last 2 books are actually books that I'm currently reading. The first one is Rowan and Rising by Leigh Bardugo, and this is book 3 in the Grisha trilogy, and it's about magic, and it is high fantasy, it is young adult, it is great. The last book in the series is pretty short, actually, and if you want to hear more about it, you're going to need to wait till my wrap up, because I am not done. I am less than 50 pages away from being done, but I'm not done. So, no spoilers. No spoilers. The final book that I have is Giant, and that is Written in My Own Heart's Blood by Diana Gabaldon, and this is massive. It's one of the tall hardcovers. It's 800+ pages long, and the print is super tiny, and this is book 8 in the Outlander series. Yes, 8. See? And you're afraid of reading the George R.R. Martin books. This is an adult book, like I said, but it's about time travel and it's historical fiction and it's brutal and it's gory sometimes, but I just love these books. It takes Diana Gabaldon about 2 to 3 years to kind of research everything and make everything fit together. So these don't come out very frequently, but when they do, man, completely worth it. The writing is very picturesque and I just love these books. But like I said, it's about like time travel and historical fiction and wars and people, and it's just great. Great, great, great. All right, so that was my huge, ginormous end of the month book haul. Hopefully I will not be purchasing any more books this month. But good news is I went shopping today and didn't buy any books, so let me know if you'd like to see reviews of any of these books or if you'd like to see a vlog from when I go see Veronica Roth and Margaret Stoll. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know, all that stuff goes in the doohickey. I hope you have a great night and I will see you soon. Bye. Witches, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a book about, this is a postal, and this is the second book in the hybrid